Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2024 Canadian National Championships here in Calgary, Alberta. Today we have our third place. Sorry, got a little distracted by the antics on the court. They were playing imaginary ball because they didn't have a ball. So we got a third place men's open doubles match between Mitch Brayley and Lee Connell against Tanner Prentice and Jeff Buller. My name is Curtis Cullen. I'll be commentating the match here today, sitting alongside Mackenzie Brayley, who's working the operations of this stream. So it looks like Mitch and Lee are serving first. So I've watched a little bit of Tanner and Jeff play. I actually reffed them yesterday, and it seems that Tanner's taking a little bit more of the court. Jeff's struggling with a little bit of a shoulder injury. So I believe what you're going to see is, again, Tanner taking a lot of the balls, and probably Mitch and Lee are going to be hitting a lot of the balls to Jeff, as Jeff crushes the ball flat down the left side there, showing that he's still here to play. So Tanner's an interesting player, plays very fast, hits a lot of crazy shots. You're going to see Jeff holding his own on that left-hand side. He does come in as the lowest ranked player in this room, or in this court. Lee's the veteran, been around forever, awesome guy, shows lots of emotion. And then Mitch Brayley, who's a home favorite here in Calgary, and he's had a fantastic tournament so far. He's playing for 5th place tomorrow against Lee.
Good shot, right, side out.
There's 3 serves, 1. I would say that Connell and Brayley are the favorite to win this match. Great serve there by Mitch Brayley to make it 4 serves, 1.
4 serving 1. No.
Short serve.
Second serve.
Second serve. Great shot there by Mitch. So Jeff has pulled out of the tournament in singles to save himself for this double, so that injury is real.
Half down, point.
Skip ball there by Mitch. Half down.
5 serving 2.
Got rally point scoring going on there. It is amazing. It's halfway through this first game. Theoretically, no 5 serves 2, and Lee hasn't even had a chance to serve other than right now. Great Z there. So Jeff Buller and Mitch Brayley on opposite teams are from the same province. Meanwhile, Tanner Prentice and Lee Connell are actually, they're from the same province as well, of Saskatchewan.
3 serving 5.
3 serves 5. Lee Connell slowing Tanner down a little bit. Good rally going on here. Set up the back wall. Wide angle pass. And Lee Connell fights it off. It's a scrappy Lee Connell shot right there. Nothing wrong. Like, that was a fantastic wide angle pass, and literally fights it off with a kill shot. Good little hands there by Tanner Prentice, stepping in there, pushing it into that front left corner without any pace. Ball was still 1.5 feet high, but because he took so much pace off of it, and it was surprising, Mitch couldn't get to it. Mitch is easily one of the fastest players in Canada on the court. So if he can't get to it, not a lot of people are going to get to that. Little wide angle, off pace, 4.5-foot shot. Catches Lee a little bit by surprise. Big skip there.
Sure, I'll allow replay.
Replay there. Ball kind of passed by Jeff, and maybe he just had to play into the sidewall, which is where Mitch was. I'm sure Mitch is happy to replay that rally as well. We just finished a fantastic match. The finals, we had new winners. Yeah, Christian Pashai for the first time, and Trevor Webb, who did win back in the day with Mike Green. So congratulations to them. They defeated the Murray brothers in 4. Good shot there by Lee, overhand into the front right corner. Tanner dives to get it, couldn't quite scrape it off the floor. See a lot of red cherry knees this week. Playing on unfinished floors. They're not very forgiving on the knees. A lot of knee pads out there. Jeff's wearing them. Lee sometimes wears one, but I don't see any here. Seven, 5. So again, Tanner has a big setup there. Clears the line. I feel like Lee needs to play a little bit more defense there, knowing that Tanner's going to be pumping it straight down that line. But it's really hard when you know where it's going not to just step over and try to rip it back just as fast as it came at you. Lee, one of the best re-killers in the game. Fantastic get by Tanner Prentice, but unfortunately hits the home run out of the court.
8 serving 6.
Score is 8 serve 6.
Second serve, check the ball.
Lee Connell hits Mitch Brayley, partner, in the box. As long as Mitch stays in the box, it's just a false serve, so he gets a second opportunity. Off the back wall setup. Tanner hits a great line. Lee shaking his head. I mean, you can't set a guy up off the back wall, but Tanner also hit a fantastic pass shot. I mean, when we're playing doubles, a shot that's 3 feet high like that, right, that pushes the opponents to the back of the court is often way better than anything that's in that 1 foot range that ends up in the wheelhouse.
Nope.
Mitch with the diving get off the back wall, but just didn't quite have enough wrist strength to flick it to the front wall.
Serving 8.
Tanner with that dive, cut open his elbow, a little bit of blood. Do a, possibly have a little bit of a medical timeout, get in the first aid box.
Terry Nelson, could you put a, oh, never mind.
So it looks like we're going to be doing a medical timeout. Medical timeouts, they do have 15 minutes. And it is 15 minutes for the entire team for the whole match. So Rick will have a timer going right now. Looks at me and goes, yep, I do. You know what, we will take a little bit of a commercial break right now. We'll come back to the action once we got Tanner's elbow all patched up.
Racquetball Canada is committed to excellence, whether you're coaching those who are first-time players or those who compete at the elite international level. We work in partnership with the Coaching Association of Canada to provide coach education and development opportunities that fit the needs of our coaches. Racquetball Canada's coaching education program links directly to our long-term development framework and provides coaches with the right knowledge and skills to help all athletes develop to their potential. For more information about coach education and to plan your coaching pathway, visit racquetballcanada.ca or contact us directly.
Gearbox Sports, la rencontre de la technologie et de l'art. Des structures aux matériaux en passant par la fabrication, aucune autre marque de sport ne s'approche du niveau d'innovation.
All right, and we are back. Got our first aid box out, nice and handy. Tanner's not hurt. You know, you just can't have blood floating around the court in case we do decide to dive again. You see Tanner's hitting the jam serve over to the left-hand side that's wrapping around. That's a very, very smart shot in doubles, creating that angle. He goes for a little bit too much off of the defensive return that he got from Mitch. Smiles. Again, everybody here's good friends off the court. So we can see there that Tanner's covering over on that left side, right? I mean, he just missed that. I like to call those good misses, right? It was a short. Ceiling ball went for it, missed it. But it is 10 serves 8 now. There you go. Lee boxes Tanner off to the right side, right? Pushes it down the line, and we are finished up with game 1. So we got a 2-minute break, and we will be right back.
Welcome to Ocean Trailer, everybody. A 40-year overnight success story. Now, Ocean Trailer is a family-owned and operated semi-trailer rental, sales, leasing, and parts business. Head office here in Delta, British Columbia, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Calgary, Prince Rupert, Port Kells, and Nanaimo, British Columbia. 250 family members strong, and life is good.
All right, we are back for game 2. This is the 2024 Men's Open Doubles third place match. Tanner Prentice to serve. They dropped the first game, 11 serves 8. Switching it up here, I don't think we saw the lob serve from Tanner. Good wide angle. And again, just a little bit too much court for Tanner to cover. Great wide angle pass there. Great height. 1 serve 0. Mitch Brayley's been sticking with this drive to Jeff Buller. Weak return there. A little too casual there for Mitch Brayley. Not exactly sure what he was even trying to hit. It wasn't really a cross court. It wasn't a reverse pinch. At least he got it done early in the game and not at 10-10. So I'd say game strategy-wise, I think Connell and Brayley do want to keep it over onto Jeff's side of the court. You can see there once again, Tanner's covering 3/4 of the court from the right side. Again, Jeff's suffering from a little bit of an injury, forfeited out of singles, but he's here to play some doubles. See a lot of balls going over that backhand side. Tanner staying up in the front of the court. A lot of defense from Team Prentice and Buller right now. Scores 3 serves 1. Lee shakes that one off. Good miss. He knew what he wanted to do, just missed it. Again, he's an excellent re-killer of the ball.
Short serve, second serve.
Tanner's been going with that jam wrap. He decides to go straight into Mitch this time. Gives him a little smirk. I love these kind of around the world shots that we got going from Lee. He just throws a little bit of a different angle at it. Great shot there from Tanner. Super fast hands from him. Takes full swings. Very compact. Got the crack.
Tap down, point. 3 serving 4.
3-4. Jeff with the half lob over to Mitch. Mitch happy to keep it on Jeff's side, playing some defense. Lee goes from the shoulder, not in love with it. Tanner between the legs. Big setup in the middle of the court, or front of the court, and he kills it. All or nothing. See, I really like that. In order to win in doubles, it's not just about hitting the pass, because you're trying to pass two people. You gotta kill balls, especially those easy ones. Once again. Right. Mitch is very comfortable trying to keep it in that back left for Jeff. Last rally, Jeff took that ceiling ball. This time Tanner took it and was very aggressive with it, putting it right into the floor. Good gets there, both by Connell and Brayley. Almost a third one of the rally. Getting a little bit of offense versus defense. Offense definitely won that rally.
Half down, 5 serving 5.
5 serves 5. Tight second game, could go any way. I don't see a lot of game strategy in particular for Tanner and Jeff right now.
6 serving 5.
Just trying to hit good shots, play clean racquetball. So that time, so Lee switched it up. He was hitting the Z. Now he is hitting the same serve that
Point.
Tanner was hitting, that jam wrap. And it's coming over to Tanner's side. And he has two unanswered points on that. Scores 7 serves 5. See if he hits the jam again. And he does.
Nope, thanks, Mitch.
That time, instead of Tanner trying to wrap with it, he just lined up that backhand and teed off on it.
Second serve.
Tanner's crushing balls, getting in there really fast. Not sure if you saw, Lee Connell did have his racket up.
He had his racket up, yes.
And it is a second serve no matter what, whether it was so whether your opponent has their racket up or you hit a short serve, it's still a fault serve. Second serve. Crowd giving Jeff some love, flat rolling a ball from shoulder high. 7-7, we got a game. Tanner having some fun up in the front court there. Lots of smiles going on from Tanner and Lee. But that does put up Connell and Brayley up 8-7.
Stop.
So referees stop the play there. Replay. Lee very aggressive on the ceiling ball over to the right. Crushing it cross court overhand. Great hands there by Mitch. Puts him within 2 of taking game 2.
9 serving 7.
Assuming Jeff will go up to the ceiling on this drive. Granted, it's not a long serve. Still expecting a ceiling ball from Jeff over to the left side. Down the line, a little bit of a setup.
Point.
So Tanner and Jeff are kind of playing a little bit of an I formation, right? Tanner's in the middle of the court at the short line. I don't think Mitch tried to hit it down the middle, but it worked out. Big skip there from Mitch. He just wants to keep things, interesting.
8.
Ten serves 8. Z serve, little push flick. No linesman.
Failure to move, Lee. Failed to move. 9 serving 10.
Lee's not a big fan of that call. Again, keeping things interesting. 9 serves 10. Can you hit a Z serve into the middle of the court and get it flicked into your back? Is that unavoidable? You get to decide.
Second serve.
Must-win point for Prentice and Buller. Great serve. Tanner set up. That is game. Tanner took an interesting route at that one, did not pay off, and he says stupid, but that's game 2. Be back in 2 minutes.
I'm Carla Munoz and I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
Montez en grade avec le programme de badge de Racquetball Canada. Notre programme enseigne les habiletés de racquetball en utilisant des progressions qui développent les habiletés graduellement en utilisant une variété de méthodes et d'activités amusantes pour créer un environnement positif tout en se concentrant sur les besoins de chaque athlète. La nature polyvalente du programme permet de modifier les activités pour s'adapter à toutes les aptitudes et capacités. Cela permet à chacun de donner le meilleur de lui-même. Visitez racquetballcanada.ca pour plus d'informations ou vérifiez auprès de votre club local les données du programme Badge.
Girls begin playing racquetball at a young age, but as they develop as athletes, they find fewer girls to train and compete with. As a result, they often end up in programs that don't always meet their social and physical needs, leaving them feeling they don't really belong. By programming specifically for girls and women, we can keep them playing the sport they love. Canadian Women in Sport and Racquetball Canada can help you with some great resources.
All right, we are back for game 3, a must-win game for Prentice and Buller. Close first 2 games, 11-8, 11-9. Still think that this game can go anybody's way. Mitch is switching to a lob serve from his drive serve. I mean, I wonder if him and Lee had talked about that in between games.
Avoidable hinder point.
Avoidable hinder called by head ref Rick Matson.
1 serving 0.
No argument from Jeff Buller or Tanner there. Good splat. What a rally. So the fantastic thing about that is that,
1 serving 1.
you know, the splat comes from the back left, then it's a repinch into the right corner, and then Tanner's coming screaming across from the other side of the court in order to cover that and flat rolls it. Good reset by Mitch.
Strip ball. Point. Half down.
Maybe Tanner going for a little bit too much there.
1 serving 2.
1 serves 2. And Mitch up top. Once again, it's kind of a different dynamic, you know, depending on the rally, because sometimes it's Tanner taking that ceiling ball in the back left. It's a lot of patterns going on in this game right now. Big skip there by Brayley, 2-2.
I will allow replay. You guys are fast enough.
Replay.
2 serving 2.
Tanner goes, I'm surprised it's not unavoidable. Wow, see, that's what makes Tanner Prentice special. That's a fantastic handsy kind of shot. Loose return.
I saw good. Yeah.
And good shot called. 3-3. Sealing over to Lee. And Lee's not going to miss that splat very often. Gotta have a better defensive game than that. Change up of serve to the Z. Flicks it to the back. Set up.
Point.
Good clean pass by Mitch. Back left corner.
5 serving 3.
And both Tanner and Jeff kind of going after it, but too good of an angle. Not a great splat by Lee. Again, Tanner having to cover a ton of the court here.
Tanner, don't do that. 6 serving 3.
6-3. Tanner and Buller need to take control of this match right now, otherwise they're running out of time. Nice angle there by Jeff.
Point.
And Mitch
7
missing the
serving.
splat
Timeout,
there.
please. 7-3.
And they are going to take a timeout, and so are we. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Chez Racquetball Canada, notre objectif est simple, offrir des programmes qui encouragent une passion pour le mouvement dans un environnement positif, amusant et sécuritaire. Notre programme Badge habilite les athlètes de tous les niveaux, de novices à experts, à apprécier à jouer au racquetball à travers un curriculum inclusif et pensé. Le programme Badge
All right, we are back. Desperate times here for Prentice and Buller to try to claim the bronze medal here at the 2024 Canadian National Championships. Down 7 serves 3 in the third. Tanner sprinting across the court again, trying to cover for Jeff on, I think it's very standard that the person on the left side needs to cover the pinch.
8 serving 3.
Good of Tanner to almost get it, but rally here. Tanner had the opportunity there, trying to play his hands. It just didn't work that time. We've seen him make that over and over and over again, right? We know it's in the books for him to make, but it's just about execution. Everybody can make a shot once, but can you make it every time? And in high pressure moments. And Tanner kind of is sitting in the front of the court there. Jeff's deep in the back, and he's really kind of playing goalie, not letting anything go past him. He's applying a lot of pressure. But, I mean, when you got one healthy player and one not so healthy player, I mean, you got to kind of try to make things work. Ooh. That was interesting. Mitch Brayley just got pegged by that ball.
10 serving 4.
And we have a match point. I do not believe Mitch Brayley has medaled at a Canadian National Championships before. So this will be his first one, so I think it's a pretty exciting time for him.
5 serving 10.
It ain't over yet, though. Great get by Tanner.
Thanks, Tanner.
Tanner calls 2 bounces on himself. Everybody was just going for it anyways. There we go. Match is over. Newly crowned bronze medal winners, Mitch Brayley and Lee Connell. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in today. This is our last match. We will be live streaming tomorrow. And thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night.